Alrighty, folks, we're back for another Scotch Doubles match. This is the Any 2 with a Fargo cap of 1100 between the two players. We got Doc Reyes and Monica Anderson versus Charles and Jake. They're Rogers and Cox, those are the last names. I'm not sure which is which. Charles is wearing the BCA shirt, shooting now. And Jake's wearing the gray striped shirt. They are from Katy, Texas. They play league out of Slick Willie's. And they want to shout out to all their friends and tell them to have a shot while they're playing for good luck. Doc and Monica are out of Dallas. They play out of the Dallas 8-Ball League, the Texas to Love USA Pool League, out of Snickered, Frisco. They want to shout out to Fort Worth Billiards, the DFW Pool Tour, and Albert Trujillo. This is a race to 4. Mike D's taking a little lunch break, so you got John D here. Well, Charles made his, but didn't leave a real good shot for Jake. Got his ball separated and caught a rail there, so. I got Monica coming up for the Doc's Billiard team. Nah, yeah. Looks like Monica's going to go for the 14 ball on the side, I believe. Appreciate everybody tuning in out there. If you're watching, be sure and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you happen to be friends with any of the teams here, share it to their friends and family so we can get more viewers. Every time you hit that like and share button, that helps us out and keeps us being able to keep free streams coming to you from all our events. Give thanks to all our sponsors, OBQs, Lippman Lights, Diamond Billiard Products, Break and Run Trucking, and get all your Bad Boys apparel and gear at Billiard Shopping Network. You're watching badboys.tv with John Dawson commentating. We're at the Frank Mayborn Convention Center in Temple, Texas, doing the 2022 CSI Texas State Championship. And this is open to all players. Don't have to be from Texas to actually play in it. Looks like Monica's going to get an extension out. I'm liking what I think she's going to do here. Maybe hit this 11 ball off the 9 and get it in front of the pocket. Or is she going to try and make the 9? Oh, just went for a hit there on the 9. Get it in front of the pocket. And she got a real nice leave out of that. If you happen to be tuning in out there and you know Charles or Jake, you can let me know which one's last name's Rogers and which last name's Cox. Didn't get that on their info sheet. They just put their first names. So there I got my answer from Charles himself, it looks like. Nice try on the 3 ball. So he's got that pocket blocked now. Charles and Jake are still going to have some problems with this 6 ball. Thank you, Amanda, for the info. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I say, if you know these players and their families, share the stream. That way they can watch their family members play. All right, Monica's at the table for Reyes and Anderson. Looks like she's gonna maybe puts 10 ball towards the pocket. Well, she got the 6 ball out of there a little bit for Rogers and Cox, but not a lot of help, actually. Charles going to be able to pocket this 3 ball. Probably come back across table. Is he going to get the breakout on the 6? Yeah, that helped a little. Now, Jeffrey, this is 8 ball. Oh, that was a nice attempt there. Very nice attempt. Thinking Doc might be up trying to pocket that ball and leave them where they just have the 2 ball to work with. It's always, a lot of people wouldn't think about making an opponent's ball. Yes, Jeffrey, it is 8 ball. I'm not sure if this 2 ball, does that go? It's a very small window, but it looks like it could go through there. Well, I'm not going to have a shot on the 8, but the 2 ball might go in between 11 and 8 ball. Have to hit it almost perfect. That's not a bad plan there. So I'm assuming that Doc and Monica are going to want to leave those 2 stripes there as long as possible. Now Charles has got a shot on this 2 ball, but I'm not really sure if he wants to make it or not. If he pockets this 2 ball, doesn't really give him anything on the 8. Well, that was a nice leave there. I think Doc's just going to play a small safety here. 7.2. 7.8. Well, yeah, probably 8. What are you talking with the trailer? Oh, without just bobtail? Oh, probably 8.5, I would think. I haven't really measured it. No, I would say, because right now when I hit the Right now I'm at 7.3, and that's a combination of everything for the last two events.
So I'll just say 7.
So it's probably 6.5.
Trying to figure out the math of Chad's got a plus 3. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it for me to do it the way he would like us to. Just take it up to the best.
Now, he knows that I'm wanting that time between. What's he trying to do? Keep me between Oklahoma and Arizona.
Right, but you were going to haul a trailer from Oklahoma to Diamond.
Right. And then
from there
to Vegas for
something he wanted to take to Vegas.
for Expo.
Right. So when's the time off that you want?
Well, either on the way to Vegas, stop at the house. I don't know when that Expo thing is. He didn't give me a date.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what we're trying to work out the math. Bronzo's got a family emergency. We're just trying to figure out which trailers to move.
Well, I can stay moving because I'm going home in between. I'm gonna drop the trailer at Lawton, and then go home for 3 days and come back to Lawton. And I'll just pay for the fuel from Lawton to Enid and back to Lawton myself.
Well, and if you want, if we need to during Lawton, you could go home too if you wanted, depending on how this works out.
Well, like I said, if he needs me, I'll keep moving.
Because we got to figure out. Yeah, it's weird.
Because
I got to figure out if it's cost effective. I don't want to lose all my profit.
All right, folks. Sorry about the silence there. We had to handle some logistics issues for our next events. I'm the owner of Break and Run Trucking and do a lot of the movement of the tables across the country for Diamond and Bad Boys. So I might be a little behind here. If you're tuning in, are we still on the first game? Or has there been a score that I missed? I'm thinking this is still first game. Monica has ball in hand. So it looks like she's going to try and get her 9 ball out of there and leave the cue ball behind it so they don't have a shot on the 4. That still worked out. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate the info there. Like I said, I had to shut down the mic for a minute.
How much for trucking all week?
Now that's driving.
Right. What is it when it's
52.50. 52.50. Half price. And that was what Chad come up. You said you were okay with it. Ozzy said he was okay with it. I'm not okay with it, but I agreed to it, so that's my own damn fault, right?
Other things are coming.
Well, that was an intentional foul there, I think. So yeah, that gives Doc ball in hand with everything opened up now, so we might see a run out. Nice shot. Leaves a good shot on the 9. He can either hold this cue ball so he can bring the 14 ball down into the corner or go forward to where he has it in the cross side. So it looks like she's going to leave him the side pocket. He'll go down and back for the 8 ball. The speed is the key here. Very nice shot. So Monica pockets the 8 ball to put Reyes and Anderson up 1-0 in a race to 4.
Yeah, tomorrow, 5 o'clock.
remember, if you're figuring this mileage off of Google,
Oh, is that a couple extra 100 miles on each
I'll say
one?
because we're not going to go through California, so you got to add some for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we don't even have to touch California in this particular trip.
Because that's like coming here. I went 35 miles out of the way because
Yeah, this camper, dude, he's got. If I have you go from Diamond to Phoenix, 2000. Phoenix to South Dakota.
got Monica breaking for Reyes and Anderson on this game. Gets a good spread, but nothing to fall. So it'll be open table for Rogers and Cox.
It'd be better to have you go to the expo. Take a trailer out there and do the expo, then go do Phoenix.
That was what he told me the plan was.
Yeah, because this is because then I wouldn't even have to pay that up there. So then it would be 600 miles from there, 16. Yeah, each trip, the other way is going to cost me
Uh,
like 12 grand, which should only cost me like 5. Fuck, why would I do that? That's ridiculous.
and he's trying to avoid it. That was a nice shot there by Jake.
It's double the mileage doing it the other way.
Charles got a tough shot here to get him shape on the 8. I really don't see any way possible, but Loretta, this is in Temple, Texas. And how are you? This is John Dawson. Oh, very nice shot by Charles there. Very nice shot. So that gets Rogers and Cox on the board. 1-1 and a race to 4. So Rogers Cox tie it up at 1. And they get the break. Up and jumps the cue ball right into the side pocket. So it'll be ball in hand for Reyes and Anderson. Loretta Miller, if you're still watching, it's good to hear from you. It's been a long time since I've seen you. You're about 2 or 3 hours away from here. I'd tell you to come hang out. All right, viewers out there, be sure and hit your like and share and subscribe button. Got about 75 viewers and only 13 of you are hitting the like button for us. Every time you hit that like button, it helps us out. Keeps us bringing you live free streams. Along with that and our sponsorships from Diamond Beard Products, Lippman Lights, and OBQs. If you like the bad boy apparel that you see out in the pool world, you can go to Beard Shopping Network and pick that up. You're watching badboys.tv with John Dawson commentating. Mike D's on a little lunch break. We got Reyes and Anderson playing Rogers and Cox in the any pair Scotch Doubles. Doesn't have to be Jack and Jill. It can be any partner with 1100 cap on the combined Fargos. Hey, never mind. Sorry. Well, Monica left him a pretty good shot there on the 2, and he pockets it, but did not get a good lead for Monica back. What's that old famous saying, I made mine? Is that the 1 ball? Yeah, I think she's got the 1 and the 7 up here, and then the 5 down on the other end of the table. I believe she's going to be playing a safety here. Maybe get that cue ball right behind that 1. She might have been trying to make the 1. Now this opened things up for Rogers and Cox. They've got a pretty open table. Jake's going to start out with the 9 ball. Just a couple balls left for the Rogers and Cox team. Uh-oh. He pulled it too far. Put him on the 50-yard line. So we're going to see a jump stick or a kick. Let's see, is he going to 2-rail kick at this? Going the long way or just 1 rail? Yep, 1 rail. Right between the 1 and 7, it looks like. Well, now he just blocked that pocket. So, Doc and Monica are really liking that. Monica will shoot 7, roll down a little bit for Doc to shoot the 5, and see if he can leave her some shape on the 8. Nice shot there by Doc. Nice touch. Good ball speed. And Monica pockets it for them to go up 2-1. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to take a quick break here. In between these games, if they start back up before I get back, I'll be right back to you shortly. Thank you. Alrighty, folks, we're back to action here. Well, he was sure hoping that 9 ball didn't fall. Jake might be able to get this, looks like 10 ball to maybe go off to 7. See what it looks like from the long view. 7 might be too far past the pocket. Mike D says he's on his way back from his break. We're doing okay here, Mike. Players took a little break, so I got to take a little break with them. Boy, that was a nice attempt there, but didn't control the cue ball and scratch, so Reyes and Anderson will have ball in hand. Looks like we got Doc coming to the table. Three balls in a little bit of a weird spot. I might be starting with it and doing the 3-7 combo. I believe it's blocked from the upper left corner. Everything else seems to be out in the open and makeable. Let's see where Doc decides to start with this one. Could actually take 3 to the lower left corner and not have to do the combo. I think that's what he's going to look at. This looks like a good place to start. Clear this end of the table and then move down to the end with the other 3 in the 8-ball. Because he can go 3, 2, 7, 6. Then come back down to this end for the 5, 4, and 1. And evidently he's thinking something different. Might go with a 7 next year, and then they'll have a good shot on the 2. Well, she followed that up. Now, Doc's got a tough shot on the 4 or the 6. I mean, if he tries to cut the 1, he's got to send the cue ball running. I think he should have put a little more into that and come off the rail, or either tried to hold it. Looks like he is going to call the 1. Juan P, you might need to go into your YouTube settings and make some adjustments. I'm not for sure exactly what you need to adjust, but we had a guy yesterday who said the same thing, and he was able to adjust it out. I've watched it on a Samsung and an iPhone, actually 2 Samsungs and an iPad, and it looks really crisp and clear for us. So, you know, now I'm on the same network that we're on, Wi-Fi. But you might see if you can go into your YouTube video adjustments and adjust it out, because a guy yesterday said he was able to adjust his and make it look a little crisper. And Daniel Hicks, it is alternate brake. So Rogers and Cox got a pretty good chance to get out here. And they finish off that rack to tie it up 2-2, folks. Got a good match going on here. And Rogers and Cox will have the break. Looks like Jake will be breaking. I believe it is for all matches, Daniel. I know everything we've played so far, that's been the rules. I actually have a ref sitting here behind me. Do you know if it's all formats are going to be alternating break? Yeah. Yeah, all formats are going to be alternating break this week. Well, Charles got a couple options here. He can back cut to 3 ball or back cut to 2 ball. Nice shot. Gonna get a little bit of a breakout, but left himself pretty close. See if I look at the end view, see what that looks like. Yeah, still makeable. I can draw it back for the 6. Nice shot there by Jake. Can you pull this back down for the 3 and the 5? 8 ball's in a little bit of a spot. Come a little further than he wanted to, but Jake can still cut this 5 ball in. Right now, the only option I see on the 8 ball is a cross bank to the side. So he's going to try a combination. Yeah, Duke Chavez, the minis are taking place in the evenings once tables come available that aren't in regular tournament play. Oh, that was a nice shot there by Jake. Almost got the 10 out of the way of the 8 too. I think actually today they're taking sign-ups for a Monster Mini. I'm going to try and get 32 players. $25 entry fee, single elimination. And we'll pay 8 spots. And they'll also be doing the minis, regular minis with 8 players for a $20 entry fee, single elimination. And just pay the top 2. Well, they put the 5 ball in a tough spot there. Doc and Mana still got some work. Got the 11 and 14 tied up on the upper end of the table. I think Doc's going to break them out now and play a safety. Smart play there by Doc. I think the smart bet here for Jake is a 2-rail kick. Go to this bottom side rail, to the right end rail, and then to the 5. Might be having a team discussion between Charles and Jake. think he was trying to pocket their ball, get ball in hand. Doc and them do have the 12 ball tied up close to the 8. I don't think they'll want to move that. You have to buy stock in Whataburger, man. I just leave them here because, you know, I'm either going to run to the hotel or up here to Buc-ee's.
Do something, man, that's for sure. Boy, staring at this monitor talking gets monotonous. It ain't even about being hungry, you know. It's seriously, it's about needing a break. So where we got? Reyes and Anderson. Did I see Doc is playing this? Is that correct? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
He's a popular fellow here in Texas.
Yeah.
I got to spend some time with him in Las Vegas. So the world's nice guy, good guy.
Yeah, he is. Him and Monica are holding their own so far, 2-2.
Okay.
Kind of getting in a little safety battle here.
So, and this is Reyes Anderson at the table, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, nice. It gets cool back here sometimes. You can almost use a blanket. Yeah. I got it if you want to run out of here, or you can wait till this is over and run out of here. You do whatever you want. I just want you to do whatever you want, buddy.
They do have a match coming up that they put on table 2.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're over there practicing now. I noticed somebody's.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, well, if this one gets done, Mike D can do it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. No, I'm here, man.
But I think it was supposed to be a 1:30 match. So they might already be playing it.
I noticed the Scotch is it seems like Scotch is scheduled for an hour and a half, and it's some of the it's not it seems to be
the
a lot
open
longer.
communication, they should have went 2 hours on that.
Yeah. Yep.
In between matches.
Yep.
Yeah, so you might get another little break if this one ends, and then we wouldn't have one till 3. Since that's a 1:30 match.
Yeah. I got a feeling this one's going to get over about an hour from now. About 20 minutes before our 3 o'clock match, buddy. So I know what you mean, but yeah. Yeah, because I was gone, I think, on just an hour and 5 minutes, something like that. And this is the same match, and they're at 2-2. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, they very well could have another hour to go.
Well, he did. Well, that worked out okay.
That's a good shot. That's a good little shot, hiding that one. Now, Rogers and Cox can go one rail into the 1 ball, and then, you know, in a slow roll kind of a fashion, and kind of make the mess get messier. Yeah, this is when it's.
This is Jake shooting now.
Okay.
Got Jake and Charles.
Jake and Charles, all right. So this is the pick any 2, basically, huh?
Yeah.
Nice hit.
Yeah.
But obviously, Reyes and Anderson are just going to play another safety.
I'd like to see them get a couple balls off the table.
That's what I'm kind of waiting for. Rogers and Cox, I believe, to start making the stripes on purpose.
They tried.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, Jake tried to shoot one in, and then he missed it. Gave him ball in hand anyway. So
right.
But she just waved her hand for a safety. Yeah. So she's gonna park that cue ball right on the outside of 9.
Boy, just don't tie it up. Just do not tie any of your balls up. The only reason they're not slamming that 5 out of there is because you don't have any balls tied up.
She just tied
so, John, okay, going to what I just said, now you're free to go 1 rail into that 5 and slam the hell out of it, which they didn't do, but okay. That was their opportunity to break their 5 out because stripes are now screwed. Sorry to be so blunt.
Yeah, but I'm like you. Waste a foul or safety, you know. Get your ball out of there.
That was your opportunity. Yeah, I mean, that's what you've been, yeah. So, okay, so.
Now, is he thinking about breaking this out?
I think he's, I don't know.
The way he was looking at that, lining it up, I thought he's trying to come off that and break that stuff up.
All right, so he's definitely looking at making one of their balls.
Yep.
The other thing you could do is slow roll that 15 down to marry up with that ball that he's trying to shoot in and tie him up again. If I'm stripes, I get rid of that 12 ball by the 8. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to move that ball
Yeah.
because my 9 is messing up the 5.
Yeah.
Plus the 8 is hurting the 5, so I would move the 12 if I had the opportunity to. That way I got one less ball tied up. Because right now the problem is stripes have 2 balls tied up and solids only has 1,
Yeah.
and it kind of it's affecting who has the advantage here.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean. Just amused. 2. I know Doc and Monica, so I know I got those right. And you got Charles Cox and Jake Rogers, I believe.
I think it's use amuse too in the same way that the J is silent in Jesus versus Jesus. And that's my 2 cents to I don't know if we have the players mixed up, but that's my vote on the name, is use amuse too. And yes, I am amused too. Thank you.
I don't know what he means by we have the players mixed up because one, the score's 2-2, so that's even. And I know Doc and Monica.
Yeah, it's probably me and something I said, and that's all right.
Doc Reyes and Monica Anderson. And then it's Charles Cox and Jake Rogers. So just amused too. Let me know.
What size shafts are they playing with? 12.5. Claw Club, I made that up. I don't know. Probably 12.5. 11.7, I think, is the Z shaft.
11.8.
11.8, yeah. So I think you're looking at 12.5, I would imagine. But I don't know. We don't have that information. All right, Doc Reyes leaving. There's breakout opportunity if you make the 15 and send it into the bottom rail and then out towards the side where the 8 and the 12 are. Now's a chance to break them out, possibly. She is not swinging like someone who's getting ready to break them out, though. You slow roll and leave the 9 ball for the breakout. All right, so this is with some bottom left. Doc can slam into that 8 ball and get that 12 and moving. You sure don't want to end up hooking yourself behind the 8 ball, though. This is kind of tricky. You want to cross your fingers on this one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now, had it not hit the point on the side, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
As it is, it's pretty darn good and certainly a good idea and worth doing.
Actually, I'm kind of thinking if it didn't hit the point, it might have went in. And then that wouldn't have been good. Because she would not have a good shot on the 8. I mean, she could back cut it, but. Because, yeah, it was headed right down the rail.
It really was, yeah. Monica taking her time on this. She understands the importance of this shot.
Oh, yeah. If she can sink this, it's probably.
Yeah. I like this with top right, a little bit of top right if I can. Helps it go towards the pocket. Ooh, 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 bummer. That was a great try. I thought that was in, to be honest with you.
Well, that's not a bad place to leave them sitting in the pocket.
Yep.
Make it a little difficult for them.
For just amused. Okay, thank you, just amused. Gotcha.
Nice shot. Oh, I thought he got it.
Brutal. Kenny's got a 6 ball, so everybody watch out.
I think it's locked up in there, Kenny.
What's he looking for?
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have a body fluid exposure? All right, Monica's on the 8 to get on the hill. This is a big shot right here.
Yeah.
I would venture to say Monica's been waiting an hour and 47 minutes to shoot this shot to get on the hill. It's been a long match, John.
Oh, goodness.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
All right, this is what, Jake coming to the table? Nope, Charles.
Charles is my son. Oh, that's cool. Oh, very cool. Well, here's his moment to shine in the sun. Oh, brutal. Nice try. All right, so Doc up on this 8 ball. This is not easy. And this, you definitely, you're better off using English on this, some left to help get it in instead of trying to precisely aim.
Yeah.
But it's a little scratchy in a few pockets, actually. If it misses this top left corner, there's still other pockets it can go in. So, yeah, this side pocket is brutal. Yeah, this side pocket scratch. All right, nice shot. Reyes and Anderson on the hill. Gonna make it happen.
Go, Charles.
You know, you pick up a vibe from little things. I feel like I'm sensing a break vibe from these teams. All right, here we go. All right, Monica's on it. Monica says we're not breaking. We're making this happen.
No, they just took one.
Yeah, yeah. It's just when nobody jumps up right away to start racking, I'm always like, all right, what's the plan here?
Yeah, because me and Rick were talking about some logistic stuff, so I kind of hit the mute button and took a little break. Went out there and talked to him, and then I come back and they were taking a break.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yes.
I came back. I was like, "Where's the players?"
I think I had even told you that when it comes to the break stuff, it's kind of luck of the draw.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you end up with a longer one, sometimes not, and you just have to just roll with it and just you know.
Yeah, because I told them when they were talking about this match over on table 2. I said, "Well, if it starts before this one ends," I said, "then Mike's gonna get kind of 2 breaks."
Yeah, you're right. Exactly right.
So-
Yep. But see, in that case, I probably wouldn't leave because you never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Whereas taking a break where you can really take a nap or rest your eyes or, you know, oh, bummer.
I think she house wrecked herself, didn't she?
I think she did too.
Or
yeah.
she didn't hit it right.
Yep.
Because, yes, there's no separation at all there.
Right.
This makes for a long game.
I will say people, when you're on the stream, you're extra nervous. And when you're extra nervous, you lose some of your, like stand down till all the balls stop moving.
Yeah.
And some of your fundamentals can kind of go out the window. I've seen a couple of these players really jump up during their shot and miss it. And I hope as they're watching this later, because I'm sure they will be, they will really analyze their shots. It's a nice thing of being on the stream. You see yourself later and you think, did I just 2-stroke that?
Yeah.
Did I pull the trigger that quick? Here's one for me. Am I standing when the ball's rattling? That means I stood up way too quick.
Right.
If the ball's rattling or still rolling around as I'm taking my second step away from the table,
Right.
I stood up. You know, I've said that to my team partners at league before. You were 4 steps away from that shot as it was rattling. What does that tell you anything about
Yeah.
the speed with which you're moving? You know, you look like you're in a race. But like I say, you get on the stream, you get nervous, some of your fundamentals go out the window.
Yeah, I'm confused here because I thought this was Charles's dad, Charles Cox.
Okay.
But Just Amused says that Charles is his son.
Maybe just amused as a female.
Oh, yeah, could be.
Listen, it's 2022. Maybe Charles is a female.
So, yeah, it could be that Charles and Just Amused are married and they're the parents of Charles.
I guess so.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll let us know here in a second.
I was hoping that they would send some sort of an essay explaining their family dynamics. I want to know their physical location. Are they in the same house watching this on tablets? Are they at one at work? I want to know everything about this family. All right. Dock up, taking the 9, it looks like. That is a long bridge high up over the 13. I don't know what just happened. I think he did
He's
that on
actually,
purpose.
they're solids.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. They are solids. They got balls. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Reyes and Anderson on the hill. Again, this is Bad Boys TV. It's John Dawson and Mike D for Bad Boys TV. We are here in Temple, Texas for the Texas State Championships 2022. And it's Bad Boys TV brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, Littman Lights, Break and Run Trucking, OBQs, CheapQs.com. Yeah. Eric Smith says, easy fellas. Yeah, I know what you're saying, right? We're going to get sued, get ourselves kicked off the air. LOL, yes, we're on our phones. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, all right. Now I know everything I want to know about that family.
Yeah, we're good.
Good for them.
We can move on with our day now.
Yes, I watch this stuff on my phone and on my little Kindle thing. And the Roku sometimes if I feel like it, put on YouTube. All right. Is he rubbing off a 15 and just heading up table? Oh, jumping at the 12. Okay.
Wow.
I misinterpreted so much about that shot.
Well, if this turns into an hour-long game, I should maybe go take my break.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Yeah, don't be shy about it, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really that worried about it.
I know you're not, but it's not worth stressing your body about, man.
I'm just afraid if I stay here too long, then the 3 o'clock match will be up or whatever it would be. That was supposed to be the 1:30, so yeah, an hour and a half would be the 3 o'clock.
Right. Eric, that's going to be our next podcast. On my next blog, actually, I'm going to talk about religion and politics.
I stay out of those conversations.
I don't like to talk about anything I don't understand, which has really limited my conversation topics as time has gone on. Oh, you can't cast to the Roku here. Oh, brutal. Yep, I know what you mean. Some events, I bring my Roku when I go out of town, and some events it works, and some events it does not. It's all about the Wi-Fi, it seems like.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sure is nice. I use the Roku at home. That's all we have. We cut the cord years ago, and all we use is Rokus. We got one on every TV.
I might need to look into doing that. I like what I have now because I have AT&T, which is what now, Direct Stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know, but yeah, okay.
And it's over the internet DVR.
Oh, okay.
With unlimited.
Okay.
So I record all this stuff at home, and then
you can watch it on the road,
I
right?
can watch it on the road by
that's
just
a big
accessing
deal.
the internet.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Eric Smith, I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it. Yeah, it is a big deal. Your home's such a limited time. You definitely need something that, if you're going to pay for it, it works on the road, too, no matter what it is. Yeah, you're going to need, Eric's coming down to discuss and talk to you. Perfect. Sounds good, Eric. I like it. Eric, I'll tell you how I really feel if you come down here when we're not on the stream.
Oh,
buddy.
look, now we got the sun chiming
Charles,
in.
my dad watching from that's cool. Watching from Alabama. All right, man.
Appreciate you tuning in, Dylan.
That's right. Dylan, my son's name is Dylan, named after Bob Dylan. And because I like the name, I guess I should throw that out there. I wouldn't have named him Horatio. Right? People say that sometimes. I'm like, oh, really? All right. I mean, it's different if it was your aunt you named him after or something, or your dad. But yeah, when it's somebody like Bob Dylan, it's like, really? If Bob Dylan's name was Horatio, you would have named him Horatio? Nah. All right, Doc up at the table. That cue ball is not nice.
No, because, they're solid, so I don't maybe kick out of there and get the 6 ball, catch, the 6. Save you from fouling. Well, nice hit.
That was a great hit.
And got a pretty good leave out of it. I mean, it's makeable, but...
Yeah, kiss, Eric. I agree. Things have gotten pretty tense these last few years. All right, Monica, I think this throws in, and if it doesn't, it's probably a fine time to try and break it up. Just don't double kiss it. That's a tough angle to not. Okay. I'm going to say she's lucky she got a rail, because much harder she would have double kissed it, much softer it wouldn't have got a rail.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't love her angle on that 4-ball. A 13-15 combo, is that what we're looking at here? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Blocking the pocket was nice. Dylan says, hey, Grandma, hey, Pop. Bill thinks he's leaving. I don't think so.
The aunt's on here somewhere too.
She's Donna. Hey, that's awesome.
That's what we like to see. Family
that's what
members
it's all
tuning
about.
in.
That really is what the live stream is all about, I think. So nice for friends and family to be able to watch and cheer people on.
Yeah.
It's not ESPN, but on the other hand, that's what's nice about it, is it's not ESPN.
Right.
You can get on here, you can talk to people, you can watch it, you know. It's very accessible. Trinidad here. Wowzers. We got people from all over. All right, Doc cutting this 1-ball in.
This must be.
Or is that the 5-ball?
I'm wondering.
Huh.
If somebody's little kid is sitting in this bar stool, because
with
they've
the
got
feet swinging.
They've got happy feet. They've been swinging for, and they're so short.
There was a young girl here yesterday, 8 years old, something like that. So I know that the kids are allowed in here.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, you're right.
I've
are
been
happy
watching
feet,
them
aren't they?
sitting
That's
there.
funny, yeah.
They've been
Yep.
just kind of swaying back and
Yep.
forth the whole time.
Yep.
And I was like, well, they're pretty far from the ground, so it's got to be a young person.
You'd think. That's cute.
Somebody watching Dad play, probably.
Yep. Yeah, our last event at Chinook Winds, they announced the day after it started, I think no kids could be allowed in, and it was the first time ever that no kids have been allowed to be in the pool room.
Wow.
It messed up a lot of parents who had come with their kids.
Right.
You know, yeah, I don't think anyone was not able to play, but it made for a lot of bored parents. You know, like if the mom and the kids weren't playing in the tournament, then they're just kind of stuck in the hotel room, not being able to cheer them on. I think it's really nice when all ages can come in.
Just to me, you got John Dawson here and Mike Deichman.
Yes.
Commentators. Normally you got Mike D and Boombox, but Boombox couldn't make this trip, so I'm filling in for him.
I'd have to give you a little more credit than that, because you've done a lot of streaming at this point. I've heard you do a lot of commentating, and you might have done more commentating than me at this point, or certainly more locations than I've done. I've heard you a lot, John. And I've been telling Rick from day one, you're really good on the mic too. Since the first time I heard you on the mic, I said,
I hate hearing my own voice. So.
I did. The first time I heard you, I said, "Oh, John can do this. Well, that's nice. The truck driver can get on the mic too, huh? Well, that's convenient."
I do spend a lot of time talking to myself. So. There's times in the semi where, you know, most of the time, you're going to see my head jamming. I'm
Yeah.
But there are some days I don't have the radio on and I'm doing way too much thinking.
Yep. Oh, I bet. Yep. I like podcasts for the car sometimes, or you know, different. I hate to say podcasts, but different kinds of things. Depends on what it is. Yeah, I like talking. Did you do any books on tape?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I'm more. I'll go to YouTube and find an old video of a comedian.
That's what I'm saying. That for me, that's what I mean by podcasts. Is that's what I'm doing. Is I'll go on YouTube and find something. Yeah. Yep.
Because one, I want something that keeps me kind of chipper. And
right.
Alert.
Right. Yep.
And then I don't want to be focused too much on what I'm listening to. Cause,
Yep.
You know, people are amazed that even listening to them podcasts and stuff, your mind wanders because you're thinking about what you're listening to instead of paying attention to the road.
Yep.
And,
no, that's true.
That's like when I drove for Schneider. They no cell phone policy. Not even with the headsets.
Really?
Yeah.
You just need to be 100% tuned in, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How long ago did you work for Schneider?
Just right before coming here.
Really? Okay.
So,
Okay.
A year ago.
Okay.
Yep.
I had a girlfriend who was a bartender that decided that she wanted to be a truck driver.
Well.
And she got hooked up with Schneider, and they taught her how to be a truck driver.
Yep.
And then I think she's still driving truck, honestly.
Yeah, I've had a couple girls that I've met in the last few years that I'm like, I got to go into this. There's a lot more women in trucking than you think.
Yes, yes.
And I tell you what, them ones that, not trying to be sexist or anything, but those ones that are cute, they get some Facebook pages and start getting a lot of likes, and then you get sponsorships. And
Yes, yes. Oh, well, there's one on TikTok that's a beautiful truck driver
Yeah.
that is, yes, and we can stop there. But
Yeah.
yes, there's
Yeah.
opportunities that come up.
Yeah. And now they've got that,
oh, bummer.
what's that? It's the Women of Trucking.
Okay,
You know,
okay,
and
okay. Yeah.
And it's doing a lot of good things. And,
That's awesome.
you know,
That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of careers out there that aren't typically women that there's not really a big reason for that.
and you know, a lot of, I can't drive one of the big things, but you know what? Probably 60% of the trucks out there nowadays are automatics.
Right, exactly.
So you're just driving a vehicle that's
Right.
just a little bigger
It's
than
just a
yours.
big vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, you're not having to shift through 13 gears.
Right.
I never thought I'd want an automatic, but Schneider, called me one day and they're like, "Hey, we got a truck for you. It's brand new if you want it." And I'm like,
Really?
"Oh, yeah, that sounds great. I'd love a new truck." And they're like, "It's automatic." And I was like, "No, I don't want it." And then they told me it had a tri-pack on it, which is the auxiliary power unit.
Okay.
You know, which gives you heat, air, and electricity without having to idle.
Okay.
And
That's a big deal.
I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it." And I got it with 18 miles on it. That's it.
Wow. Wow. And do you like that it's automatic now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't switch back.
Yeah. No, good for you.
Yeah, I put 500 and some thousand miles on that truck.
Wow.
And that's what I was driving right before I came here.
Jeez.
I drove it for about 5 years.
All right, Reyes on the hill, trying to make this happen. The 9 is in a not nice spot for him.
I'm wondering if he's gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he is. I don't know if he can get there from here. I say clear this bottom end of the table out first.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no, because there's really not a good ball to use to get to that 4. I was thinking maybe here, if she could get over there and make that 9 or knock it out of there, but I don't think she's got the angle.
No, I don't think so either.
Charles Cole is asking website. Badboys.tv, if that's.
Yeah, that's what you're on now.
So I'm not sure what you're asking.
Bad Boys has a Facebook page, and they definitely have a website too. I would Google it if that's what you're asking
Yeah,
about.
it's badboysbp.com.
Right, Billiard Productions is the BP.
Yeah.
All right, we got Doc up here trying to figure out how to solve this problem. This
Yeah,
is a
that-
big problem right here.
4 balls in a really bad spot for him.
Safeties are great, but the problem is that 9 ball is real makeable off the rail first.
Right,
So
from-
I'm
yeah.
sure every safety he's thinking about, he's like, yeah, but what if we could go off the rail into the 9 and we lose? Oh, I see, Charles. Our schedule,
If you're talking about the schedule for this event, Charles, you can go to ctsondemand.com. Then click on Texas State Championships, and it'll show you the brackets that are up.
and Charles, if you want to know about future Bad Boys events, I would Google the website and check it out, and the Facebook page.
Yes, Daniel, the brackets are posted at ctsondemand.com. Then click on Texas, and then you'll see the brackets that are posted. And there will not be no team brackets posted when they start this Friday until the final round of 16 or whatever
yeah,
it is.
something like that.
Because the first rounds of teams is round robin format. But everything else should be up and posted as of 5 p.m. today. You'll have the 8-ball singles posted and everything that's already started. 10-ball.
The first round of teams is round robin, huh?
Yeah.
How many teams are there?
I'm not for sure.
You should say 77. Be like, what? Yeah, this tournament lasts 3 months long, Mike. Your daughter's going to be 14 when you get home, buddy. Don't you worry about it. It's a round robin, race to 90. 77 teams.
Oh, he clipped the four
Ouch.
first.
Oh, ouch.
But look where it ended
Oh,
up.
my
Tied
Lord.
up again.
Oh, my Lord.
You know, Doc got really excited there for a moment. The 4-ball got right back next to the 9.
Okay, so take ball in hand, get on the other side of that 4-ball, do a 4-9 combo where you leave the cue ball wired to the 4 and create enough space between the 4 and the 9 so the 4 is makeable. They can't do much, plus you got your 7 as your insurance ball, so they can't really hook you.
Right.
And you're going to leave them, again, wired to the back of that 4-ball. That's what I would suggest you do.
Yep.
Now, I know she's not doing that, but I'm just telling you, that's the move right now.
Yeah, it is.
That's the winning. Like if you're playing chess or something, that is the winning move right now.
There's the Aunt Donna.
There's Donna. Aunt Donna, we've been waiting. 42 entries on the website. All right, they must be breaking them up into groups then.
Man, that's for teams, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
he's
that's for
talking about.
teams. Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, I bet they're in groups of 7 playing round robin.
Yeah, they are in different groups.
7, 14, 21. So I bet that's me
Yeah.
doing math. So I bet there's 6 groups of 7.
Yeah.
And 7 will earn their way there, and then I wonder if there's a wild card for the 8th.
Yeah. There's probably be 3 wild cards.
Everyone, I want you to know, I just made all that up, okay? I don't know. I made all that stuff up. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but still. You couldn't do a round robin with 42 teams in a group.
Right.
So everything else, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they do split them up into groups, and then the winner of each group goes in, and then I think there's 2 round robins from each group. So you end up with about 16 teams.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm liking your idea.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's the only way you can get that 4 out of there.
And making the 2 is just getting rid of one of your pawns. So I hope she's laying up. And she wants to make sure and get a rail, because when you're laying up, sometimes not getting a rail is tough. All right, good.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, they're definitely going to have to.
All right, so if I'm stripes, you see the angle that the 1 is at the 8. I hit the 8 perfectly straight, and it hits the rail on the left side of the side pocket and floats down and marries itself to the 4 on the 9. Because at this point, I want to make that 8-ball not makeable. What they're waiting for me to do is touch my 9. I ain't touching my 9, and I'm not going to make one of their balls. I'm going to create more of a mess. I'm going to push that 8-ball down to the mess.
Yeah, that just kind of opened it up, I think.
It definitely created a little bit of separation there, enough to cut it in. It's still tough. All right, Doc did that, I think, just to make sure that they had all ducks. Now we will find out if that 4 is
Yeah, and he called a safety.
Oh, he called a safety. Okay. All right, this is a 4-railer shot on the 9, but I don't think it goes. But, I mean, your closest shot is to go 4 rails, and the 9 goes back in that pocket it's sitting by. But, again, I'd try and get the 8 up in that mess.
They're going to start making Doc and them's balls.
Mm-hmm. I think with ball in hand, you can get that 4.
I think he wanted to make both of those there.
Oh, I bet you're right, bro. Yep, I bet you're right.
But, yeah, that still wouldn't have helped. Yeah, like I said, can she get in between there? It looks like she can. Yeah, this might be over.
Foul. This is where I call the ref right now. And if I'm playing my friends right before they even shoot, I yell foul. Because this is a tough one to hit without fouling. Okay, I like her angle. That's a no foul angle right there.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Good shot, Monica.
Yeah.
Good shot. Monica, that might have just won you all the set. They say never play poker with someone named Doc. I wonder if you should play pool. It's looking like that's a no, because I think he's about to pull this off. Doc runs a big league here in Texas.
Yeah.
Pretty well-known fella.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice, Doc. That's pretty perfect, man. And if she medium speed hits this, even if she happens to miss, they won't leave the 9 ball. They won't leave much on the 9. Nice.
Alrighty.
Hey, great set, man. That was a great set.
Well. So Reyes and Anderson take that match 4-2. And they'll be.
We sure appreciate everybody stepping in and checking this out and watching.
Yeah, it was,
99 people watching.
had a lot of good feedback
Yeah,
on the chat
yeah.
room, and
No, I sure like it when there's family in.
Joseph just